Hi, I guess it's time for another one of these rambly things where I just like yap unscripted about a topic that I find interesting or whatever. I wanted to talk about two topics, but I feel both of them are connected enough that it didn't feel right making it two videos, so we're just gonna make it one. I want to talk about the Spider Man set. Now, I might have a bias because I love Spider Man. I love the Spider Man movies, the cartoons, the video games, all that shit. I love this set so fucking much. This is one of my favorite sets of all time, and I know people are gonna be upset, or they're gonna be like, I'm biased, or that I'm like a bootlicker, but we'll get to that. Uh, I just love this fucking set, and I wanted an excuse to gush about it for a few minutes before I get into the next topic or whatever. I think this set is so fucking cool. The flavor is perfect for me. Like, I love Venom feasting on the dead and the living to like empower himself or heal himself by sacrificing your other permanents or exiling your graveyard or whatever. I fucking love web slinging representing a Spider-Man swinging in out of nowhere to save the day. I love Ghost Spider impulse drawing to represent multiversal stuff. I love Madam Web seeing the future by looking at the top of the deck. I love Green Goblin discarding to represent madness and mayhem. I love the stun counters to web up foes. I love so much shit about this set flavorfully. There's even like a light life gain theme to represent Spider-Man's healing factor. It's just so fucking cool flavorfully. And I don't understand the complaints that it's just like random unrelated cards they slap Spider-Man onto that don't feel flavorful. Because I think it's perfect in terms of this aspect of it at least. Like, there's even sillier shit like Shocker doing 2 damage to 2 different permanents because it's doing shock twice, one for each arm that it has. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. And there's like flavorful stuff that's silly and flavorful stuff that's cool. I don't know. I just, like I said, I think it's really flavorful and really cool personally. There's also so many fucking cool commanders I want to build, and so many cool cards that I want to add to like all my fucking commander decks. Like, even if I didn't like Spider-Man, like even if I didn't know who Spider-Man was or anything about it, like I love the Norman Osborn Green Goblin card. It's one of my favorite commanders that I've ever built, and it's just in like a first draft mode. Like I haven't even put a ton of thought into it, and it's really fucking fun. I really want to do an EDH guide on it, and I might in the future or whatever. I love Symbiote Spider-Man. Like, it's basic, but I love the representation of the symbiote leaving Peter if he dies and going on to another creature. And I love self-mill in general. And I love the, like, exiling itself from the graveyard as a legendary to like get around commander stuff so it can go back to the command zone. It's just so fucking cool. I think Mr. Negative is a really fucking cool and fun take on life gain where like you want to consider how ahead you are or how ahead your opponent is or whatever, and like how many cards you want to draw, and but because you don't want to be at too high of a life because you'll draw like too many cards, and it's just a really cool way to do life gain where you don't want to be too high because you don't want to draw too much or give your opponent so much life that you'll never be able to take them out or whatever. I fucking love Gwenom too. It's literally one of my favorite cards of all time. I love the art. I love the abilities. I have so many decks that she fits in so well with. It's just so fucking cool. I could go on for ages. I love the Jund Venom. I love Shocker. I love so many cards. Like Peter Parker's camera legitimately may become a staple for me that I put in most of the decks that I build. I just fucking love those cards so goddamn much, guys. Like, God, it's also so fucking cool how they captured Spider-Man's tone perfectly. Like, there's serious stuff and serious art and serious moments, but there's also campiness, some jokes, and some meminess or whatever, if that's the right word. They could have just shoved a million memes into this set, a million joke cards, or only made it serious to make sure that it fits with Magic the Gathering. But there's only a few joke cards, and I feel like it is just enough to capture the tone of Spider-Man being a serious story, but while still capturing the quips and the jokes and the silliness of the situation or whatever. I just think they captured it perfectly. God, there's like I also want to yap about the art because it's so fucking good. It's colorful. It's comic booky without being too cartoonish. Eh, There's the colors are so fucking good, dude. I talked about it before, but like the purple of Gwenum's background with the black of the symbiote suit and the hint of orange and red from the car lights below, the dynamic pose of the taxi driver card, it's all so fucking good. I especially love the adorable masked Meower and Venomized cat. They're just cute little friends and I love them. The mechanics are so fucking cool too. Like, I love Connive coming back. I love Villain Typal. Mayhem is a nice take on Madness. I don't know, it's cool. I obviously can't say much about the draft aspect of it since the set's not out yet at the time of recording this, but like, it feels so well designed. Like, Villain Typal seems so fun with Connive, and I love the nice touch that all the good guy mechanics and the bad guy mechanics mix. Like, Connive helps Mayhem go off, and the Villain Typal works with both halves of the villains or whatever. I love the mana value 4 or more matters being super helpful with web slinging, getting your bigger creatures out a bit cheaper, while also working with the modified matters theme, making your creatures big. I love when draft themes mix and mash super well like this to encourage mixing and matching the different draft themes together. It's just so fucking cool. Like, I love this set so much, and I'm so excited for it, and I can't remember the last time I've been this excited for a Magic the Gathering set. I love the art, I love the mechanics, I love so many cards in it, I love the commanders, I love the flavor, I love so much, dude. This is, like, amazing to me. And I could gush about it for so fucking long. I could go over, like, every card in this set and gush for, like, a million years about them. It's just really fucking cool. My only real issue in terms of the set is like I wish Symbiote Typal was more of an aspect to it. It's only on like what 2 cards or something. I get why it's not. It's because you can't really future proof it because Symbiote is not a creature type in Magic. I guess it is with the Omen Paths version, but we'll get to that. Um, I guess it is in that terms of that, but I think a solution would be like not make symbiote a type and instead make them like horrors or nightmares or something or aliens maybe because a symbiote is an alien thing in some versions I think. It's just I don't know. I feel like there's something they could have done that also lets them future proof it or whatever. But I get they didn't want to make cards that like help symbiotes and then they never do symbiotes again in another Magic set. But like I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point, but whatever. I could just go on for hours. Now, the thing is, I don't care and I don't mind if you dislike this set, but I think there's a certain toxic negativity with it. And I guess you could say this is just me talking about the all magic is real magic thing again. Because that was the first, that was arguably the first ramble, so that one was scripted. Basically, anytime I have said anything positive about the Spider-Man set, anywhere, on Discord, on Blue Sky, on fucking Reddit, on anywhere, I usually get called a bootlicker or like a slop enjoyer or that like I'm easy to please and will take anything at this point. And it's like I feel like liking something shouldn't be this divisive or what. I don't know. Because I'm all for negativity. I've complained a million times about things that I like and things that I hate or whatever. You should be able to complain. You should be able to like hate something, call things out, all that. But I don't think you should call people who like things you dislike names like this. Like there's just a toxic negativity where if you like Spider-Man or if you like anything, it doesn't even have to be Spider-Man. I've mentioned that I like Aether Drift or Edge of Eternities before, and I get called out because that's not real magic. You're not a real fan. You're just a slop eater. And I think we should not do that. It goes the other way too. You shouldn't take somebody that is complaining about the Spider-Man set or thinks Edge of Eternities is only okay or bad or something. You shouldn't go to those people and call them like whiners or complainers or miserable or anything. But I think both sides should just not insult each other over liking or not liking a Magic set. And I just think it's getting to a point where anytime anyone compliments anything magic related, or anytime like Mark on his blog talks about anything, it usually gets shat on, it usually gets insulted, and I'm just kind of tired of this in general. Like, the Omen Paths cards are basically, it's hard to describe, universes within versions of the Spider-Man set because they couldn't get the rights to put the Spider-Man cards in Arena. So the digital versions will use universes within versions of all the cards. I think some of them are cool. I think some of them are just kind of eh. Like, I think I prefer the Spider-Man versions of 90% of these cards because the flavor is missing and doesn't make as much sense. A lot of these effects are cool in the context of the character. And if you take that away, it's kind of hurts it a bit for me. But some people prefer them, and again, that is perfectly fine. I hate that people liking them is being used to weaponize against universes beyond and people that like it. For example, um, Fleam is a card that a lot of people are talking about. It's the universes within version of Norman Osborn Green Goblin. And I think it's cool. It's a cute little friend. I love cute little friends like this. I think this might be my preferred version art-wise. It's hard to say though. I think if I have to proxy it, because if Norman Osborn Green Goblin is really expensive, and I have to proxy it, I might proxy this version, partially because I like it, partially because like to avoid the universes beyond hatred. But either way, um, I like it. A lot of people like it, and I saw a post or whatever about this proves that Universes Beyond is garbage because everybody loves the real magic version of this card, and nobody talked about the Green Goblin version. And it's like, I don't think so because even people that like Universes Beyond think Flame is cool, and I don't think this proves anything. I don't think that people liking a cute little goblin friend is proof that Universes Beyond is garbage. You know what I mean? Just let people like Flame, let people like the Spider-Man cards, and let's move on. Like, I don't know. People don't like it because it's Universes Within. People like it because it's a cute little friend. There's obviously some people that like it because it's Universes Within. But I don't think it's... You shouldn't weaponize it like that and make it like, see, this proves that Universes Beyond is garbage. I don't think that's a fair assessment to make. Like, Universes Beyond. Hate Universes Beyond. That's fine. Don't insult each other over this. Don't, like, weaponize it against each other. You can't... Let people say positive things about Magic. Let people say negative things about Magic. Don't insult each other. I don't know. I just am annoyed by it. And I think we should not be toxically negative. You shouldn't be toxically positive either. Like, toxic positivity is bad, toxic negativity is bad. Just don't be toxic. That's all that I fucking ask. So I love the Spider-Man set. I like Universes Beyond as long as it stays good. Like, you can tell that these are made by like fans of the series, while also not making them too deep cut, so that non-fans can enjoy them. I love the mechanical aspect of these things. I love the flavor of it. As long as they're this good, I think Universes Beyond are good. I don't know. Just don't be toxic. But I guess, I don't know. That's all I really wanted to say here. I'm sorry if this is yapping at this point. But that's the whole point of these series, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess.